Well, good morning once more, and welcome to the annual press conference of Audi AG. We're delighted to see 350 colleagues here from Germany and abroad, here in Ingolstadt. In the next 2 hours, we would like to have a look at the exceedingly successful fiscal year 2014. The signs are all for further growth for our company, which is best, of course, vindicated by our new record figures for sales and earnings, and of course, the entire company development. But you will be hearing more from our CEO, Rupert Stadler, our CFO, Axel Strothberg, who will talk you through the balance sheet and the cash flow statement, and Dr. Ulrich Hackenberg, who will give you an outlook on our technical development. I'd like to apologize our procurement member of the Board of Management, who, after, well, an acute problem with his back, is sorry to say unable to attend our annual press conference today. We, of course, wish him all the best and speedy recovery, also on behalf of all our Audi members. We are translating in a total of 9 different languages today. You can see the languages listed there on the slides behind us. And after the statements by the board members, we are, of course, willing to take your questions, so please indicate your request to speak as seen on the trailer. So I hand over to Mr. Stadler now.
Thank you, Mr. Melfi. Ladies and gentlemen, we would also like to wish you a very warm welcome and good morning. Today, we are taking stock of the 2014 financial year. It's been a challenging year, but certainly also a very emotional year. We will also give you an outlook for the year 2015, the year in which we will enter the next phase of our model initiative. In Audi's history, we are celebrating 2 new heroes today, Bobby and Jack. You probably know that Bobby demonstrated his sophistication without a driver on the racetrack at Hockenheim, even at the limits of physics. And this was enough to win this car the title of the sportiest piloted car ever. Jack then proved its abilities on the open road, 900 kilometers of piloted driving all the way from Silicon Valley to Las Vegas, and that's a world record. Both of them emphasized our technological leadership in the field of piloted driving. Last year, we set a lot of additional benchmarks, and we are going to tell you more about these today, this morning. 2014 was certainly not an easy year. It already became clear in the first quarter. The general economic conditions didn't indicate a mild summer. The world economy was hit by significant setbacks in the middle of the year. The Eurozone clouded over, and even the drive engine of the BRIC countries started to stall. Structural problems, weakening raw material markets, and in the case of Russia, for example, geopolitical conflicts. They are still making life very hard for those markets that we expected to provide economic stimulus. Despite this situation, we maintained our ambitious targets. And I'm proud to say we delivered more than we promised 1 year ago, approximately. We not only achieved our targeted unit sales, no, we even surpassed them. At the same time, we posted very solid earnings. And we sharpened our brand's profile on all continents. Vorsprung durch Technik, leadership through technology, appeals with the best design worldwide and makes us the world's best brand, as confirmed by the readers of the German magazine Auto Zeitung and its sister magazines in Europe, the United States, South Africa, and Australia. Our pioneering role in digital connectivity brought us the coveted Connectivity Award. And the Audi TT, with its virtual cockpit, won the title of Connected Car 2014. Groundbreaking technology, uncompromising quality, and first-class service. The 4 rings stand for this premium promise worldwide. and our customers recognize this. In China, they placed Audi in first position for the 5th time in succession in the J.D. Power survey of customer service. At the same time, our products are convincing. We have just been awarded 11 of 18 first places by the Chinese Automotor and Sport magazine. The 4 rings shine brightly also in the United States as the best European brand in Consumer Reports. The Audi A6 has been voted the best luxury car for the 3rd successive year. Those are achievements with which we are inspiring customers all over the world, people who dive into the world of the 4 rings and are fascinated by our products. More than 1.74 million customers said yes to Audi in 2014. With an increase of 10.5%, we grew significantly, even before the next model initiative. Our subsidiary Lamborghini also performed very successfully in 2014. The brand from Sant'Agata Bolognese posted its best year yet, with 2,530 deliveries. Above all, the new Huracan stimulated strong demand. At the end of 2014, we had more than 3,000 orders for this car. And Stefan Winkelmann, the CEO, is also here today, and he will be available for any questions you might have. Ducati had to cope with a particularly difficult market last year. Nonetheless, we ended the motorcycle year with a slight growth. In total, we delivered about 45,000 motorcycles. And here too, the CEO of Ducati, Claudio Domenicali, is here with us today. Back to the Audi brand. In Europe, we are the number 1 with a new record. Our European customers bought approximately 763,000 automobiles last year. In China, we are also the undisputed leader, and we have been able to further extend our lead. As the first premium brand, we delivered more than 500,000 cars there in 1 year. Our models that we produce locally are strong growth drivers, with the long versions of the Audi A4 and A6, with the Q3 and Q5, and the Audi A3 Sportback and A3 Sedan. We are the only German premium car brand to produce 6 models in China. This commitment pays off. We are clearly leading the segment. And we literally delivered the goods, also in the United States. With sales of more than 180,000 units, we moved significantly closer to the next milestone of 200,000. We thus had our 5th record year in succession, and so far the 50th record month in a row. And that's a great achievement of our team in the United States. We see a lot more potential in the US market for Audi. Of the European manufacturers, we are the fastest growing premium brand. The Audi Q5 is the best-selling Audi in the United States. And that's a good sign for our new production site in Mexico, where we will produce the new Audi Q5 as of 2016. We see rising demand also beyond our core markets. Canada, South Korea, and Brazil stand out with double-digit growth rates. Our dealers in Brazil posted growth of nearly 90%, and that reflects the special situation of Brazil. Here we have a country with actually 2 markets. While the overall Brazilian car market is weakening, demand is rising in the premium segment. This year, we will start the production of the Audi A3 sedan in Curitiba, and the Audi Q3 will follow in 2016. We are convinced of the opportunities for Audi in Brazil. This is why, in the medium term, we plan to be the leading premium brand there. We will continue along our growth path in terms of production in 2016 with a new plant in Mexico. And we are also developing our domestic sites in Germany. We have expanded our production site at Neckarsulm with a new logistics center at Audi Böllinger Höfe. We also produce all of our R8 models there under one roof. For the region, this is the biggest investment in decades. We have just acquired a piece of land for further expansion. All of this strengthens our presence at the Neckarsulm site. Until 2019, we will invest more than 600 million euros at the site each year. For the Ingolstadt site, we are making an investment volume of more than 1 billion euro available each year. Following the latest decision by the Supervisory Board, we can now push forward with an important project, a new innovation campus on a former industrial site in the east of the city. Last year, the region already gained one high-tech center, AUDI Neuburg. That's a new competence center, the new motorsport competence center, and it's an important component of our worldwide development network. This is where we bring together the expertise of Audi Sport and we build our racing cars there. And this is also where we test the latest technologies and assistance systems for series application. And with the Audi driving experience, we are offering our customers a unique form of driving and safety training. We sharpened our brand sporting profile also on the road in 2014. The third generation of the Audi TT is a genuine sports car offering high performance, efficiency and driving pleasure. This year, the TT will be launched in the United States and also in China. We have strengthened the top end of our product range with 10 new S and RS models. And this means that we now offer our customers the broadest ever portfolio of sports versions, beginning with the Audi S1 to the S8 and from the Audi RS3 to the RS7. These models are very popular. Overall, in 2014, we sold 1/3 more of our sporty top models. Another impressive highlight of the year 2014 is the Audi A3 e-tron, with its unique combination of high performance, range, and fuel consumption, resulting in less than 35 grams of CO2 per kilometer. It received the highest grade of 5 stars in the NCAP crash test and is the Value Champion 2015 with the best expected residual value. We produce our first plug-in hybrid here at the Ingolstadt plant, and we manufacture it on the same line as the other A3 models, and this allows the optimal utilization of assembly synergies. To date, we have trained more than 25,000 employees for high-voltage systems, each of them individually instructed for his or her tasks. In doing so, we have set a new benchmark. The Chambers of Industry and Commerce have made our qualification concept the standard for the German automotive industry. Ladies and gentlemen, worldwide, approximately 80,000 people now work for Vorsprung durch Technik. In the year 2014, Audi recruited 8,190 employees worldwide. In Germany alone, we welcomed more than 4,500 new people, and this year we plan 6,000 recruitments worldwide. 2,000 at our international sites and around 4,000 in Germany. And this includes 760 apprenticeships that we provide for young people at our sites in Ingolstadt and Neckarsulm. The Audi team is the driver of our progress. Our success is due to their ideas and their commitment, and we are therefore letting our employees participate in our profit with an average amount of 6,540 euros. Well, I have deliberately kept what for you are probably the most interesting figures until the end, because their full meaning is only clear in the proper context, I believe. In 2014, we made considerable progress in our bold move to globalization. We expanded and trained our worldwide workforce, and we rolled out our product and technology initiative. How has that affected our financial statements? On the revenue side, we posted more than 50 billion euros for the first time. Despite all of the advance expenditure and upfront investments, our operating profit is in excess of more than 5 billion euros, and this for the fourth consecutive year. And this means our operating return on sales of 9.6% is at the upper end of our strategic target corridor. Now, a profit before tax of approximately 6 billion euros is also a reflection of our successful China business, and 11% is the return on this profit achieved. We are making use of our strong profitability and laying the foundations for further qualitative growth. In 2014, we invested 4.5 billion euros, 1/4 more than in the previous year. By 2019, we will invest another 24 billion euros. This means that we are implementing the biggest investment program in the company's history. And my colleague, Axel Struttbeck, will now explain to you the details of our financial statements.
Well, thank you, Mr. Stadler, and also from my side, welcome to this year's annual press conference. Now, before I talk you through the key financial figures of the Audi Group in detail, I'd like to give you just a brief overview of the entire economic environment of last year. 2014 saw the general conditions for the entire automotive industry, and with that also for Audi, challenging. Although growth of the world economy was 2.7% and thus slightly stronger than the previous year, the economies of important regions once again saw a very disparate development. Thus, economic growth in some emerging markets was dampened by exchange rate fluctuations and by structural deficits. On the other hand, you saw that the overall economic situation improved in many industrialized countries. And also, the worldwide car market in 2014 was characterized by very heterogeneous growth. And you saw that above all, North America and Asia Pacific performing very dynamically. In Western Europe, the overall market demand increased by 4.9%. So with a total of 12.1 million cars, unit sales, however, remained significantly behind the pre-crisis level of 2007. Nonetheless, in South America and in Central and Eastern Europe, you could even witness that some of these car markets contracted significantly. Demand for the Audi brand automobiles developed better than the respective market in most regions. This meant we were able to strengthen our position in the worldwide premium segment. Now, how this positive market development is reflected in our key financial figures will be outlined to you in the following. So, in 2014, the Audi Group achieved a revenue of 53.8 billion euros. This is an increase of 7.8%, or almost 4 billion euros, is primarily due to the positive development of the Audi core brand. Particularly, dynamic growth were recorded above all by the A3 model series, which benefited above all from the worldwide rollout of the new A3 sedan. On top of this, in 2014, we once again benefited greatly from the popularity of our SUV models, the Audi Q3, Q5 and Q7. In the motorcycle segment, the Ducati brand generated revenue of 575 million euros.